Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard Leland Neal. This is Richard Leland Neal's channel. And I have just this day, a few hours ago in fact, had an experience. Now, a neighbor of mine who I will point out has harassed me for a good many years happens to be a person of interest in the death of some of my animals. You know, not particularly the culprit, mind you, just a person of interest. Came up and asked if he could speak to me this morning, and I said no. So then he told me, as I walked away, that I needed to keep my mouth shut because he was an animal lover and he loved cats, just not on his lawn. And that he was going to make trouble for me. Now, I don't know if I could consider this a threat or not. But I do know that a dead cat didn't belong to me, but a dead cat was found on this man's driveway. It had been sitting behind a box for several weeks and was well rotted and dried. Now, if you're an animal lover, you are just not going to leave a dead cat on your damn driveway. It doesn't really work that way. Now again, this is the son of the woman who lived in that house for as long as I can remember. Not my whole life. They moved in while I was alive, but before I could have a memory of it. And they ignored the child abuse I suffered. And I mean, when we're talking about child abuse here, of course, there are 3 children, all of them under the age of 15, living in a house. There's no car in the driveway, and, you know, for years this goes on with nobody questioning it. So again, and if that weren't bad enough, these guys light off fireworks every 4th of July, despite the fact that it's illegal, and they threaten, you know, they could burn my house down. So I'm not happy about that. And they used to thump their music all the time, every day. I work at night, I sleep in the afternoon, got thump, 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 right next to my bedroom. It's like, this guy is, oh, you need to shut your mouth about me. Dude, we know you've been talking shit about me for years. For decades. Now again, I cannot say with any definitive nature whether this man harmed my animals in any way. I can say he's lied to my brother. I can say he's claimed to have police ties that absolve him from committing to the delinquency of a minor, which he is guilty of several hundred accounts of. And I can say that I've ignored this man's illegal activity as much as I possibly could until it became intolerable. But again, I'm dealing with a man who looked the other way when it came to child abuse. I live across the street from a man who literally blabbed to me that he has a dead cat buried under every rose bush. So, if you're blabbing to the man that owns the cats you're putting under your rose bushes, it's reasonable for me to assume that this person over here knew something about what was happening to my animals and didn't say anything. He's never come over and said, you know, dude, I'm sorry, I was wrong. He's never said, hey, you know, your brother's mentally ill, and I didn't mean to mess him up, but I was just a kid. No. Come up and say, everything I've done to you, we need to forget, and we're going to worry about what you did to me. Well, the things I can confirm that he did to me are still pretty nasty and pretty gnarly, and some people would argue that ignoring child abuse is worse than harming an animal. I would not make that argument personally. I would say they're, well, it would depend on the child abuse, but they're probably around equal, at least. But still, my neighbors are crazy. And to protect myself from crazy, I'm going to have to do this YouTube thing a lot harder because I ain't making any money at it. So, bros, comment, like, and subscribe. I need your help. Help me! Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company For Ocean. Once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for 2 pounds, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man, and you lucky dog, you can make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.